themselves against abusive guests. Tom Sherwood explains.
The hotel employee entrance, not the fancy entrance the guests all see. Now 30 Washington area hotels with union staffs have something new for their hotel workers who sometimes have to fend off abusive guests. Panic buttons to summon security.
We just press here when we have any kind of danger situation, and that's it.
20-year veteran Martha Pereira inspects hotel rooms for cleanliness after housekeepers are finished.
The work is very hard, because the ladies working, they cleaning a lot of rooms, and some rooms they are so dirty.
And sometimes dangerous. There was international coverage of a guest in January who was charged with misdemeanor sexual abuse for putting his hands on two Mayflower Hotel housekeepers.
We have incidents where people open the room doors and don't have on any clothes.
Local 25 negotiated panic buttons for its workers who often work alone. Union surveys in some cities show more than half of hotel workers report abusive behavior from guests.
Oh, there's behind the scenes, there's closed doors, there are locked doors. We've had incidents in the history of hotels in this city and around the country.
And not just women workers are at risk.
Room service men, we have housemen, we have room attendants that are male room attendants. So it's to secure all employees.
Hotel managers also are stepping up security efforts to protect their workers and their hotel reputations. In the district, Tom Sherwood, News 4.
Remember that massive Target data breach right before Christmas in 2013? Well, the retailer has now agreed to a settlement of more than $18 million. The payout will resolve an investigation by 46 states and the district. That investigation found that hackers stole credentials from a third-party vendor to access sensitive information in Target's computer systems. More than 41 million customer payment cards were impacted. Maryland will get more than $600,000, Virginia more than $350,000, and D.C. nearly $169,000. The settlement also requires Target to develop and maintain a new security program.
News 4 is working for you. It's a motto we stand by, and there's no better way to show you what we mean by that than this story. Consumer reporter Susan Hogan has the details.
Well, recently, NBC4 Responds introduced you to a 20-year war veteran from Maryland who was scammed out of thousands of dollars. And just when he was about to lose all hope of ever seeing that money again, we got him the results he never expected.
Yay! How are you?
Good. Glad to see you.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you.
Me too. It worked out pretty good.
It worked out really good.
Yeah.
What a difference a week makes. To say Jerome Harrell feels relieved is an understatement.
I'm gonna put all my confidence in you and just leave it in your hands, and you did your job. You did your job.
When we last saw Jerome, he was at a loss, a big loss of $4,400.
What frustrates you the most?
That somebody would do something like that,
Jerome got caught up in an online scam when searching for a '55 Chevy. He found one and started a conversation with the so-called seller.
And everything looked legitimate.
Everything looked perfect.
The seller said the Chevy was in West Virginia and would be delivered to him. After he paid using Google Wallet, he got an official-looking invoice, and it instructed him to send the money through a Bitcoin machine. Jerome sent a total of $4,400 to the seller and was told the car would arrive in 3 days. It never did.
But as each minute and hour went by, you started thinking what?
Yeah, I got tooken.
The Bitcoin machine Jerome used to make the transaction is owned by BitExpress. The owner of that machine contacted us after hearing what happened to Jerome and said he wanted to make things right. In a statement, he said, "What happened to this gentleman is a tragedy." He went on to say that BitExpress machines are now able to freeze the transactions of first-time buyers and give them a personal phone call to ensure they are not the victim of one of these scams. Unfortunately, that update went into effect 1 week after Jerome made his transaction. But true to their word, BitExpress refunded Jerome his entire $4,400.
Hey,